What's up, everybody? Jable Sports here with my sports betting picks video, college football edition. It is Friday night. You know what that means. Giveaway Friday is here. We have made it to week number 8 of the college football season. Let's get into some games. All right, another college football Saturday is here. We have a ton of games on October the 22nd on Saturday. And of course, it's Giveaway Friday. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I make sports betting content. We are all about winning here in the village. Let's make it happen. So first, let's start with the giveaway. For new to the channel, I do a giveaway every single Friday. All of our giveaway winners have been paid up. So what do you say we give away some more money? So I'm going to set a goal. We have made it to 80. 80 is our goal. So if we hit 80 likes and comments combined, I will give away $80 to one random person. Very easy to be qualified. Number 1, like this video. Number 2, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hit that button really quick. And number 3, make sure you leave a comment. The comment can be anything you like, but if you want to be helpful, give out a play that you like for Saturday. Help your fellow viewers out. You guys have been putting in a ton of winners in the comment section, so look out for those comments from different people, because a lot of winners are being put down there. And that is it. As long as we hit our goal of 80, I will pick one winner in my next video and we will give away some more money. So that is what we do every single Friday, and we will keep it going through the holidays. So let's go ahead and now move on to what I like to do for college football, and that's my long shot parlay. It's any parlay where the payout is $10,000 or more. And I have another one on tap for you guys. So we'll quickly recap what we did with our last week's long shot parlay, and then we'll get into this week. So the goal of the long shot parlay is not to hit it. Of course, I do want to hit it. I do bet it. But the main purpose of the long shot parlay is just to give you guys a bunch of different plays that I like. There are so many plays that I like any given Saturday because there's just so many games out there. So for those of you who are subscribed to the village, if you receive my plays each and every day, I typically on a typical Saturday give out 5 to 7. If there's a lot of plays that I really like, maybe 9. But I limit it to about 5 to 7 plays on a Saturday. But there's still a bunch of other plays that I like. So what do I do with those plays? I give them to you guys here on the channel. I put them together into a long shot parlay, and we see if we can hit this bad boy. But I do recommend plucking out your favorites and doing some smaller straight bets or 2-team parlays, something like that, to have a better chance of winning. You can also mix and match some of your own favorites. Whatever you do with the plays is definitely up to you. But as you will see here soon with our long shot record, we are doing very well with our long shot picks. So we'll see if we can keep it going the rest of the season. So here is what we did with our long shot parlay last week. Another solid attempt. We had 3 first half unders. We continued to crush it with the first half unders. We went 2-0 and 1. We had one push in there. Minnesota, Illinois landed right on that 20. We had Syracuse on the money line. That was a low spread. We took the money line against NC State. That came through. We had California. That was a larger spread, about 14-ish, I want to say. They lose on the road to Colorado. Very, very disappointing. They lose in overtime to one of the worst teams in football. So terrible performance by California. Not what I expected, the way they have been playing. We had Washington. That was a similar line. They got the job done. East Carolina -3. Oh, that one was so close. Also went into overtime. They win by a 2-point conversion. They win the game by 2 points. So we missed that one by 1, or 1 to push. We had Utah money line. That was another low spread against USC. That one came through. Air Force and BC, we had a CFL play that I threw in there. Another low line. I think that was about -4. We took the money line there and that came through. So another great attempt. This was so close. I mean, California was a double-digit favorite that should have won, but they just played really terrible. And then we missed East Carolina a push by 1 point. So this very easily could have hit. Very, very close to hit. This was our 6th attempt, and definitely the closest one so far, although pretty much every single week we've had a good attempt. So we'll go ahead and turn that page, a bunch of winners on there, and we'll see if we can do it again here for week number 8. This is long shot attempt number 7. Before I put it up on the screen here, I do want to mention my website. If you are interested in joining the village, if you want to start receiving my best bets each and every day, go to the website, jvillesportspicks.com. And if you've been on the fence about joining, guess what? I have a promotion for you guys for the rest of this month, about 10 more days to welcome in the NBA season. We have promo code NBA25. Again, NBA25, all one word, all capital letters. Enter that in when you sign up, and it will get you 25% off any package of your choosing. The packages are already super cheap as it is, but you can take an extra 25% off. Again, we have college football, we have the NFL, now we have the NBA, we have the NHL, we still have some MLB playoff baseball going on, and then right around the corner early next month we have college basketball, my favorite sport. So yeah, use that promo code when you sign up for that big discount and start winning with us. Last Saturday we went 6-2 in college football. In the NFL on Sunday we went 4-1. So we had a great weekend last weekend. We are definitely looking to do it again. So don't wait. Go to jvillesportspicks.com, use promo code NBA25 for that 25% off, and you will start receiving my best bets each and every day sent directly to your email box. So let's go ahead and move on to this week's long shot parlay. Let's see if this is going to be the one that comes through for us. So here it is. So you can see, first of all, our record 35-19. That is all the plays that I have put on these long shot parlays, hitting 64%. So we're doing good things. So let's see if we can keep it going. So first off, we have, or I should say, our first 3 plays. We are adding in 3 more first half unders. These ones are a little bit higher spreads. These are expected to be higher scoring games, but I'm still liking the under, specifically the first half under. We're going Cincinnati, SMU. First half under 30.5. Texas, Oklahoma State, first half under 31. Kansas State, TCU, first half under 27. So similar handicaps for the Cincinnati game and Kansas State game. These 2 road teams need to control the clock. They need to slow the game down, especially early on. You don't want to get into a shootout with SMU and TCU on the road. These are 2 high scoring teams. They can score very quickly, very explosive. So for Cincinnati and Kansas State on the road, these are big games. I expect them to try to control the ball, slow it down a little bit, use that running game, maybe be a little bit conservative early on. You don't want any early turnovers in these type of games, especially like Kansas State, TCU. What a huge game that is. TCU, actually there's quite a bit of undefeated teams left. TCU is one of them. A huge game for TCU. We'll see if the pressure starts to get to them. I think it will. It happens to everybody. So a huge game down there. So I'm going to go with the first half under with these 3 games. And when it comes to the Texas Oklahoma State game, so a tough loss by Oklahoma State. Double overtime loss to TCU. 2 undefeated teams going at it. So Oklahoma State suffers their first loss. You can't help but think they come into this game a little bit down. We'll see if they can pick themselves back up, but I think they might get off to a sluggish start. This Texas defense playing really, really well right now. They're shutting teams down. A couple of weeks ago, they completely shut down Oklahoma. So they're playing really well right now. So I think that game is going to be a lower scoring type of game. You know that Oklahoma State defense at home is going to bring it. They're going to need to slow down that Texas offense. So I like that game to stay under in the first half as well. It's a big total. So I'm looking at the first half under there. So 3 first half unders to kick things off. Now let's get into some sides here. First, we have Northern Illinois taking on Ohio. If you look at the stats for this game, you kind of wonder why Northern Illinois is favored in this one. But you dig a little bit deeper. Ohio, very, very lucky so far this year. I mean, just take a look at their game last week against Western Michigan. That defense had 6 turnovers in that game, and that's how a lot of their games have been. They've been winning, but they've been very fortunate as well. You look at Northern Illinois, they played half the season without their starting quarterback. He came back. A nice victory last week on the road against Eastern Michigan. That game was not close. I think Northern Illinois, with their starting quarterback, Rocky Lombardi, is the better team. Although the stats look very similar, again, he's missed half the season. This is a much better team with him. I think it gives them that boost, that confidence. The offense is there. The defense is there. I think overall they're the better team, and that is why they are favored, even though they are on the road. But I'm going to take the money line here. I do think it's going to be a close game. 2 teams that are playing well right now, coming off nice victories. but I'm going to go with Northern Illinois to pull off the win on the road, or take the money line there. Next, we have Texas Tech at home taking on West Virginia. Huge win by West Virginia, beating Baylor 40-43 at home. That was a great game for West Virginia, one that they needed. That brings them to 3-3 on the year, 1-2 in conference. Texas Tech also 1-2 in the conference. Texas Tech has played 5 straight ranked opponents. They've had a really difficult schedule, but they did have a bye week, so they should be fully prepared for this one, and that is one of the reasons why I like them here at home. Tough place to play. Again, Western Virginia coming off a huge win. Not necessarily a letdown spot, but Texas Tech coming off their bye week, coming off 2 straight losses. I expect them to be fully motivated here and ready to go. I'm going to take Texas Tech here at home to cover for 4. Next, we have Wake Forest minus the 19. Big spread here. They're at home taking on BC. And this one's simple. BC just doesn't have the offense to keep up with Wake Forest. Wake Forest, they'll pile the points on. They just don't stop. BC is kind of a dead team. I expected better from them entering the season, but they just have not played well at all. No signs of them getting any better. I'm going to take Wake Forest here at home. They can't mess around. They keep winning, taking care of business with a chance to come away with the ACC title. So I'm going to go with Wake Forest here, minus the 19, to just have too much offense for BC. Next, we have Boise State on the road taking on Air Force. Boise 3-0 in conference, Air Force 2-2. So whenever you're about to play one of these service academy teams, you definitely want to have your bye week first, and that is exactly what Boise State has had. So they should be fully prepared for whatever trickery Air Force is going to bring. We were on Air Force last week. They completely dominated UNLV 42-7. But this has been an up and down Air Force team so far this year. You kind of never know when they're going to show up. But the last week they lost to Utah State. Before that, they did beat Navy, but it was a 13-10 game. Usually lower scoring when the two academy teams play each other. They whooped Nevada before that 48-20, but then they lost to Wyoming 17-14. So kind of every other week this Air Force team is down. But Boise, what I love about this Boise team is that defense. One of the top defenses in the nation. Again, they've had the bye week to prepare for this one. Air Force, really good defense as well. So I expect this to be a lower scoring type of game. Boise's offense has been hit and miss as well, but they've been playing better of late. They scored 40 in their last game, 35 before that. So their offense is slowly starting to pick up to go along with that great defense. So I like Boise here. In a game that I think is going to be lower scoring, I like to take the points. I don't think a really huge home factor here with Air Force. I'm going to go with the Boise State coming off that bye week to keep this one close, if not win outright. Boise State plus the 3 against Air Force. And then to round out the long shot parlay, I'm throwing in 2 money lines here. First, we have Clemson at home taking on Syracuse, another monster game in the ACC. 2 of the remaining undefeated teams, one of them is about to get a loss here, and I'm expecting it to be Syracuse. What a great season so far Syracuse has had. One of the biggest surprises this year. We were on them last week. They got the job for us, but we're going against them this week. Clemson, this is just another game for them. They've been here. They've done that. They've played all these big games at home. This is just going to be another game for them. Syracuse, they should be feeling the pressure. This is a monster game for them, and I just don't think they're ready to get over the hump just yet. I don't think they'll be able to win this game against Clemson. If they were at home, maybe I'd give them a puncher's chance, but Clemson at home, they're playing well right now. I think they're getting better each and every game. Syracuse obviously playing well as also, but I'm going to take Clemson, the better team here at home, the more experienced games when it comes to the big games. So they should be ready to go. So I'll go with Clemson here. And then next we're going to go with BYU, a lower spread here. It's only a 7-point spread. They're on the road taking on Liberty. BYU, we were on last week. That was, I think, our only loss when they were taking on Arkansas at home. Their offense looked really good for most of that game. They were marching up and down the field. The problem was the defense. The defense just could not stop Arkansas at all. Liberty, not the same as Arkansas, an SEC team. Liberty with some quarterback issues as well. They had their last game was against a Division II team, which they won by 1 point. I think this BYU team should be coming into this game hungry, coming off, I think 2 straight losses against Notre Dame and Arkansas. I mean, 2 respectable losses, but I think they need to get back on track here, and I think they do it against Liberty. You look at that Liberty record, it looks really good, but then you look at who they played, not very good. I think BYU here, they tend to beat up on the smaller schools, which Liberty is. So I'm expecting BYU. It's not going to be easy on the road, but I'm expecting them to bounce back here and get the victory over Liberty. So I'm going to go BYU on the money line. And that is it for our long shot parlay. This is a 9-team parlay. The odds are plus 9,542. So if you put 100 on it, it would pay 9,542, just under 10,000. And that is exactly what I put on it. Here is my actual betting ticket. Every play I give out, every parlay, every teaser, everything I do on here, I bet myself. So here is my online betting ticket. We'll see if this one comes through. Again, I recommend plugging out your favorites. If you have any, doing something smaller. Obviously, the long shot is not likely to come in, so be smart with your picks. But I threw this one in, and like I said, a lot of these I'm going to be taking straight, and I'll be doing some smaller plays as well. So for those of you who are a part of the village, stay tuned for my Saturday email that will be coming out here shortly. I'll have parlays, I'll have straight bets, I'll have teasers, I'll have all that good stuff. I'll have MLB, I'll have NHL, I'll have NBA, fully loaded card on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. If you're not a part of the village, you're definitely missing out. Go to jvillesportspicks.com to sign up. Don't forget to use promo code NBA25 for 25% off any package of your choosing. Come win with us. If you pick a 30-day package or longer, if I have a losing record during those 30 days, I'll give you your money back, or you can have another month free. I make it very, very easy. I'm fully confident in all of my plays and my abilities. You can just see from the records that are on the website. We are doing great things, and it's only going to continue. This is the great time of the year when we have all these sports going on at the same time. So you gotta love it. So that is going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to go ahead and upload this, start working on my NFL video that will be coming out here tomorrow on Saturday. But other than that, have an awesome Saturday. I hope you guys sweep the board out there and make that money, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget about the giveaway. Like, follow, subscribe, and share, and we'll get another winner. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon. Good luck.